Val and I worked at the canyon in 1987. We drove buses up the west rim of the south, up the west side of the south rim. We're very familiar with what we're looking at in retrospect. And we are at our campsite, I guess. Visitor center. Brad doing his walk on the wall and Bruce standing guard. Mule corral. Mules went up and down the Bright Angel Trail. You can see the north rim across from where the camera is. It's an average is 10 miles from one rim to the other. If you go perpendicular straight down to the river, right over the river, it's about a mile deep. This looks like the Bright Angel Trail, which the mules take as well as hikers. It switches back and forth. There you go. Looks like people there. Takes a while. There's mules. There are mules. See the train? There's two of them. That is the North Rim, which is approximately 10 miles away. Airplanes no longer allowed to fly in and over the canyon. There were two tour planes that crashed and everyone was killed, and that was the end of that type thing. There's the river with some rapids. From the beginning to the end of the Colorado River in the canyon, there are 365 rapids. And Val and I used to drive the shuttle buses up that west rim. Of course, it's actually the south rim. We were up the west side of it, all the way to Hermit's Rest and back. We had a bus tractor and a trailer attached to it. Here's Hermit's Rest with Brad and Wayne and Pat. There it is, Hermit's Rest. That's the end as far as the road's concerned. Gene inside the concession stand, sitting back in a chair. I think they put a feathers on top of Brad. This is again our camp area at the canyon. Wayne, Pat, Brad, our car, Val, and our boat, the Ober's Ark. Val, hard-working lady, always working. It had to be Wayne that took that away. He was annoying, young man. The film in our camera does not do the colors any good at all. The colors of the canyon are unreal. Especially at sunset when they change colors or change in density as the sun goes down and reflects off the minerals. In 1987, Mel and I arrived at the canyon in April, and we didn't leave until the end of September, I believe. We lived at an RV campground there in our 24-foot motorhome. Indians on the reservation. There's probably a Navajo. There is a Hopi reservation on the desert there outside of the canyon. Again, you have to remember these films are out of sequence as far as years are concerned. This is Zoyne National Park, I believe. I remember ridges, horizontal ridges like that. If we go into a tunnel, we got it made. So it wasn't on the first film, or second film, first film. There's that tunnel I was talking about. And we're inside. Another spectacular place. Wow. Not a flattering picture of Val. We lost hundreds of feet of film putting it on the tape because it was so brittle. I guess it was, we didn't store it in a very good place, the films. You have to go there to really see the beauty. visitor center at Zorin National Park, I hope. That's what it was. Going down into Lake Meade. Yeah. We stayed there two or 3 days, and it was stifling hot. We spent one day in the water all day long. Many of us getting dysentery and stomach aches because we had so many cold drinks. Finally, I got disgusted when Val sat on a chair that was after the sun went down and burned or jumped back up because it was so hot on the metal. We packed a tent and left for California that night, right then. Went across the Mojave Desert at night, ended up in California in the morning. This is still Lake Meade. Evidently we're going over, yeah, this is probably on our way over to the dam. Over Dam, Boulder Dam. Dam at Lake Meade anyway. It's a huge thing. We took a tour inside of it. We also contacted the person, Marnie Piccolo, who lived on Woodland Street in my mother-in-law's house, lived right below us in the first floor at 56 Woodland Street, and he was a dealer or person that worked at one of the casinos, and we looked him up, and there he is on the left over there, and his wife, who is Indian, and their kids. Ronnie was a good friend of Danny Renzoni, Val's brother. There she is, very nice lady. Beautiful sunset. That's still Lake Meade. I think it was this night, after this night, when we stayed one more day and then I couldn't take it. This is going into California, I believe, Rialto. We looked up a girl that used to Val used to go with right here in California, and her name was Milliganich when she lived here. Now we're going into Los Angeles. We really headed for Disney World. It was the big thing for the kids. Beverly Hills, and the Beverly Hilton will be coming up shortly. There she be. We kind of scouted around the Los Angeles area before we went to, there's the Mormon church in Los Angeles. I parked the car a short distance away from that and put my money in the meter. It ran out and I got a ticket for illegal parking. First and last ticket I ever got for parking. And I think we're on our way to Marine World. Yeah. Remember those flowers on top of houses? And then we went by the Los Angeles Police Department pistol range right there.